Hi, I'm Mrs. Kern, your school library media specialist at Clark Pleasant Middle School. I want to take a few moments to welcome you to the CPMS LMC and tell you about it. In this video, you'll find out about the services we offer in our LMC. When you do come to the Library Media Center, we ask that you enter and sign in when you're not with your classroom teacher. There are 2 small Chromebooks where you will stop to sign in. You will use one of the Google Forms to type in your first name and last name in the appropriate boxes. And then at that point, you will select your grade and your classroom teacher who's sending you to the LMC. After that, you will select that you are in the library as your location. And finally, you will be prompted to select and submit the reason that you're in the Library Media Center. Our Library Media Center is open from 7:35 until 3 p.m. most days. When your classroom visits the LMC, you will typically sit at the tables on the far side of the library next to the blue wall and the special display near nonfiction. You will often come to the LMC for lessons in information literacy as well as for book exchange. While you're here, we expect you to exhibit the Warrior Way qualities. We want you to be respectful to one another and anyone here who's helping you. In the back corner of our LMC space, we have a student lounge where you will find comfortable seating and magazines to browse, as well as makerspace activities and special displays. Our makerspace activities are housed on 2 sides of the student lounge and include items such as snap circuit kits, little bits kits, Legos, art supplies, a sewing machine, and other activities that you may enjoy. Next to the student lounge area, there are 2 doors. One goes to A105, a classroom where students may sometimes meet, and the other is to Clark Pleasant News Studio. Students need permission to enter either of those areas. Along the long blue wall in the Library Media Center, students will find our nonfiction books. There are plenty of signs to help you find just the right Dewey Decimal number you're looking for. Dewey Decimal numbers represent categories of books. If you have questions about how to find Dewey Decimal books or nonfiction books, please let us know. You'll also find a community coloring sheet in this area of the Media Center. Near the rear wall of this area, you will find the Destiny Station, where you are able to access the Destiny catalog and find books or authors from our collection in our Media Center. To the left of that area, you'll find our graphic novel collection. You will also find a display of Hoosier authors that may help you out with your Warriors Read Challenge this school year. And just to the left of that display, you'll find our biographies and autobiographies, which are books about people. They're arranged in alphabetical order by the person the book is about. The loft and the loft stairway are off limits to students visiting the LMC. Teachers often check that area out for classes. Near the front entrance of the LMC, or the entrance that is very near the front main hallway door, you'll find our Young Hoosier Book Award nominees, our DVDs, our audio books, and our Everyone books, as well as Officer Campbell's office. His office is off limits to students. There's also a printer copy machine in the Library Media Center. You must have permission from a teacher to use that. In the center of our LMC, you'll find all of our fiction books, which are arranged by the author's last name. You'll see that there are shelf guides on the end of each shelving unit to help you figure out where your author's books are. And you will go to the circulation desk to get help finding books or with reference questions or any other help that you may need in the Library Media Center. When you're in the Library Media Center and you're ready to check out a book, you will see a classroom library assistant. The library assistants are very well trained and they will be able to help you. Please be patient with them at the beginning of the school year though, because this is all pretty new to them. They will ask you for your last name and your first name, and in some cases they may have to ask you to repeat it or to spell it. Please politely do that, as they are here to help you out. Once that you've been identified, they will also remind you if you have other books checked out, and to renew a book, you do have to have it here with you. You will need to be sure that you follow our guidelines on checkout. Typically, students may have out 3 books at a time. 2 of them may be fiction, and 1 or more may be nonfiction. You're able to return your books inside the Library Media Center or in the hallway at the main book return. We also have a collections display that we encourage you to feel free to let us know if you'd like to bring your collection and have it displayed. There's a QR code to find out more information, or you may ask Mrs. Kern. And I'm super excited to let you know that Jason Reynolds will be our visiting author this November 7th. You'll hear a lot more about him as the year progresses on, and even some contests to maybe win a signed book or to get to introduce him to all of our students. Remember, we're here to serve you. We are happy to help you in any way that we can. It's going to be a really exciting school year where there are opportunities for book clubs and contests, and hopefully just that opportunity for all of you to grow as readers. We want to challenge you to do a little bit better than last year and find just the right book that excites you.